Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming back, clicking on this video, just clicking. Thanks. Today, I'm not exactly sure what I want to talk about, but it is day 35. Hold on. That might be wrong. It is day 36 of 365, where I upload a video every single day talking to the camera, talking to you, talking to myself, giving myself advice, and perhaps it will resonate with you one day. So, not entirely sure what I want to talk about today. I want to touch on I want to touch on standing your ground. I want to sort of talk about the ability to stand on your ground and how important it is to actually do it. Like, you have your own opinions, you have your own thoughts, and I feel like a lot of the time you don't actually express them. Or perhaps you feel like yeah, you do. But there are definitely moments where you're like, I could participate in this, or I don't want to do that, but I'm going to do it, or people are discussing something that could involve you, or somehow does involve you, or you could, perhaps your friends are talking about something and you don't want to do it, but you go along with it. And I think staying true to yourself and not doing things that your best version wouldn't do is what I'm sort of meaning by standing your ground. Like, for example, your friends doing dumb shit. You calling them out on their dumb shit. Like, yo, what are you doing, dude? Stop that. That is dumb. It's going to get us hurt. It's going to get you hurt. I will lose respect for you, so don't do it. Like, those sort of things. I'm talking about the difficult conversations as well. Again, friends, something has happened or something is going to happen. Calling them out on it. I'm sure if you're about to go make some dumbass bad decision, you would like your friends to stop you. I'm also talking about at work, properly applying yourself by putting yourself out there, putting your usefulness out into the world. Like, for example, today, someone needed something at my job, and I was there. And before he could go ask someone else to do it, I offered to do it. And needless to say, I got some more responsibility, which is good. It is a good thing to have responsibility because you become more useful. Imagine being a tool in the tool shed that never gets used. Like, damn, it'd be a sad life. 1 second. I want to see what Google says about this. The act of standing one's ground serves as a catalyst for personal growth and empowerment. Each instance of assertiveness strengthens one's resolve and reinforces the belief in the validity of one's truth. Damn. The significance of standing firm. The act of standing one's ground serves as a catalyst for personal growth and empowerment. Each instance of assertiveness strengthens one's resolve and reinforces the belief in the validity of one's truth. I'm going to break this down a little bit into what I'm sort of, and what my brain's thinking, what I'm thinking. Well, firstly, that is exactly what I'm saying. The act of standing one's ground, the act of you standing your ground, whether it's your friends, whether it's at work, whether it's your partner, maybe it's your parents. You want something, they are rejecting, you stand your ground. That is acting as a catalyst for your own personal growth. Perhaps you actually get the thing you wanted from your parents. Perhaps you get more responsibility from your job. Perhaps your friends don't go do that fuck shit that, you will lose respect for them for. And it does empower you. Not only do you get more confident, but the ability to stand your ground in the future becomes a lot easier. And perhaps people will rely on you more. And that is a great feeling. Each instance of assertiveness strengthens one's resolve and reinforces the belief in the validity of one's truth. That's basically what I just said as well. Every single time you assert yourself into a position, it does get easier. Not only do you get more confident, as I just said, but it reinforces this idea that I can do it. I can do this. I am me, I'm my own person, and I am very fucking capable, and I can do this thing. And the more you put yourself out there, the more you assert yourself, and the more you stand your ground, the more that becomes true. Because to me, standing your ground means asserting your... Oh, I'm getting a phone call. We'll leave that one over there. But, okay, what I was saying, Standing your ground, 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 standing your ground. Standing your ground means asserting your beliefs, values, and opinions firmly. Yes, standing your ground means asserting your beliefs, values, and opinions firmly, because that is very important. It fosters your own self-respect. The more you assert yourself and the more you stand your ground for what you believe in, the more you can respect yourself and you build that own personal empowerment. And it reinforces, as the Google said, it reinforces your belief and validity. It reinforces the belief in the validity of one's truth. Yes. Healthy boundaries as well. Like, standing your ground creates very healthy boundaries, and you need to have boundaries. You need to have boundaries with your friends, parents, workmates, and partner. Very strong boundaries with all of them. Because you're human. You are allowed to not like things, and you are allowed to really fucking enjoy things. And who's gonna tell you can't do it, man? You can. You are you. You're human. Unless it does negatively affect others. If you're going out and murdering people, yeah, they've got every single damn right to tell you to fucking stop. But if all you're doing is affecting you, you're an adult, go do it. Go have fun. And if you're not an adult, listen to your parents. I guess. Because they're smart people. They are smart people. They've lived life, right? They've gone through it before. So they would have some very wise advice. They've probably been through a lot of shit. I think standing your ground also prevents other people from taking advantage of you because they know that you can't be fucked with because you're a confident individual. So, like, for example, people aren't really fucking with me at my job. And I think it's because I stand my ground and am quite firm with what I believe. And I've tried to, it's take me a while to build this, but I've got a strong sense of personal agency, and I like to be in control. I like to be in control in my life. Like, I don't know. I just feel like if you don't stand up for yourself, other people are going to take advantage of that and your willingness to compromise or cooperate, which can lead to you can get exploited. Let's say you're a people pleaser and you're constantly pleasing people. Like, I've got a friend, man. I've got a really close friend who I feel like I had to save almost because the people around him were just using him because he had no agency. He had no not self-control, but he didn't stand his ground, and I guess he didn't have that balance because he's such a kind human, but people took advantage of that because I guess he didn't have those strong boundaries, which you need to create. But yeah, it's really sad because people are going to take advantage of you if you don't seem capable and seem assertive, and people will test you. Tests happen every single day. There's this little guy at my job who is he just tries to test me, I guess. He just tries. I think it's like a like small dog has a big bark. It's sort of like that. And I think you got to be assertive but not aggressive, because I think you can express your opinions confidently and clearly, but that does not mean you need to be hostile or attack someone. I personally believe that you have full control over your own life, and you are allowed to do whatever you damn please, as long as you don't hurt someone else. As soon as you hurt someone else or you bring someone else's, emotional state down, perhaps you're literally physically hurting someone. I think as soon as it gets to those sort of points, you got to cut it out, man. Look at yourself. Look at what you're doing. It's probably bad. But balance is also, you got to have the balance between sometimes you will have to compromise, and that is very okay. Usually it's with parents or your partner, because with your partner especially, you have to be very willing to give yourself up for them. They might be having a really bad day, and you also had a really bad day, but cheering them up would make you happy, and you don't like to see this person upset. So you compromise by putting your feelings aside for now and helping them, making them feel better, because that ultimately will make you feel better. I think also not every situation requires firm stance, because sometimes the middle ground is It's necessary, especially for maintaining a healthy relationship. You don't want to go overboard with your assertiveness and your standing your ground. Because, yeah, personal agency is great, and having control over what you want and what you want to happen is really good. But again, when it starts negatively affecting people, that's when you have to sort of find this middle ground. Like, yeah, you can go and get drunk every night and fucking get blackout wasted. And, let's say your wife is not having any of it, man. I mean, there's a pretty clear-cut, middle ground or compromise of stopping. Let me try and think of an example as a middle ground. I think you understand what I'm saying. Anyway, you got to stand your ground. You got to assert your own beliefs. You got to be your human. You have to be you, brother. And you can't let other people, which is, that assertiveness and that agency, that self-control, not self-control, but control over your own life, lead you. And I think being a capable human, you need a lot of things in your toolbox. One of those things being standing your ground, the assertiveness, that agency, and that controlling of your own life, but also, good communication, loyalty, the ability. Getting more phone calls, bro. I get so many fucking phone calls. Ugh. I'm gonna sort of wrap it up here. But self-respect. When you stand up for what you believe in, you demonstrate respect for your own thoughts and feelings, which is crucial for personal well-being. I'm reading these ones off of Google now. I just searched it up. And just to close out on this statement. Yeah, let's read it in full. Because I was just stealing some bits from it with that self-respect thing. But let me read it in full. Key points about the importance of standing your ground. Self-respect. When you stand up for what you believe in, you demonstrate respect for your own thoughts and feelings, which is crucial for personal well-being. Healthy boundaries. By clearly stating your limits and refusing to compromise on core values. Wow, okay, well, that one's actually really good. By clearly stating your limits and refusing to compromise on core values, you establish boundaries that protect your personal space and prevent others from manipulating you. Damn, Google. Okay. I did not cover that before with what I was saying when it was just me and my brain. Yeah, that's really true. By clearly stating your limits and refusing to compromise on core values, you establish boundaries that protect your personal space and prevent others from manipulating you. Assertive communication. Standing your ground allows you to express your needs and opinions confidently, leading to more effective communication in relationships. We touched on that. Personal growth. Facing challenges and defending your position can build resilience and self-confidence, enabling you to grow as an individual. We covered that. Preventing exploitation. If you don't stand up for yourself, others might take advantage of your willingness to compromise, leading to potential exploitation. Damn, we covered that one too. Important considerations. Damn, we covered that one too. Balance is key. While standing your ground is essential, it should be done respectfully and with a willingness to listen to others' perspectives. Very, very true. You can stand your ground. Hey, brother, we can disagree. That does not mean we need to attack each other or hate each other. And I think you should always have a respectful demeanor. Like, yeah, some motherfuckers are going to be cunts, bro. They're going to, oh man, they're going to really hurt you. They're going to test your self-control, especially that resilience to, not yell and not get aggressive, because damn, when I found out of that, that shit thing was happening to me, I wanted to get so angry, and I stood my ground, but, I did it respectfully. Even though they disrespected me the most, to the worst extent. Anyway, know when to compromise. Wow, we covered that one too. Not every situation requires a firm stance. Sometimes finding a middle ground is necessary for healthy relationships. Be assertive, not aggressive. Expressing your opinions confidently does not mean being hostile or attacking others. Very, very true, Google. Standing your ground. With the help of Google today. I don't really like to use outside influence because I want to talk to you. I don't want to lecture you. I don't want to seem smarter than I am because I'm a fucking idiot. I've been through pain and I understand it, intellectually, but I'm a moron, bro. I'm just a kid, fucking just an Aussie cunt, mate. Who's been through some stuff. But Google cooked there. Standing your ground, it's really important, and I just sort of wanted to touch on the importance of that to me, because Had I not stood my ground in a specific job, I would be dead. And had I not stood my ground in my... You know what? Let me change that. If I fucking stood my ground in my relationships, this wouldn't have happened, to be honest. I think, personally. If I would have been assertive and actually, you know, not compromise my own feelings for hers, because that's what was happening in the time. She was very upset, and I compromised my own feelings and thoughts and let, you know, that sort of emotional, I would honestly call it emotional manipulation at this stage from her end. If I didn't let that work on me and I actually stood my damn ground, I probably wouldn't have got cheated on, to be honest. Perhaps it would have been broken up with and then it would have happened anyway, but I wouldn't have been cheated on because that fucking sucks, bro. It fucking sucks. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. This was day 36. Yeah, day 36 for 365, where I uploaded a video talking to you. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. 16 minutes in. God damn. I appreciate you, man. Or woman. Most likely a guy, but thanks. Really. Peace. Oh, not yet. The weather came up again. Alright, peace.